Hey there, looking for Chief? He just finished the morning meeting. Should be taking a break in his office now.
Yeah, Chief left the comms terminal at the cafeteria.
Huh. Never thought Chief could be so forgetful too. Come to think of it, he hasn't been looking well lately. Always nodding off too. Wonder if he's not getting enough sleep at night. Pulling all-nighters playing video games? Or maybe binging TV shows?
Look who's talking.
What are you chatting about?
Adjutant Nightingale! We were just talking about Chief. He hasn't been looking well lately. Should we get him some health supplements? I kept count during the morning meeting. He yawned exactly 19 times, spaced out twice, and even signed the documents in the wrong places.
And left the terminal at breakfast.
I understand. I'll take care of the device. You two can return to your duties. Chief's been having some rough days lately, so I've already scheduled a medical checkup for him. As for whether supplements or sick leave are needed, let's leave that decision to the doctor.
Always so trustworthy, Adjutant. In that case, we'll leave Chief and his device in your capable hands. See you later.
Chief, I'm coming in.
You've come to see me again, sweetheart. Did you notice this place has grown bigger on your way here? I was getting bored here, so I tried recreating this city, just the way you described it to me. Building it all up piece by piece takes quite some time, you know. Not at all. I've been keeping myself busy, building this place while imagining all your heroic adventures here and there. It's been quite entertaining. I have dear Wuhuanzi looking after me, so there's no need. She comes often to treat the wisteria with acupuncture, and she tells me everything. like how her friend has been dozing off and tripping over things all day. I'm afraid we may lose your life before saving mine. I've told you, you need to stop it if you begin to feel unwell. Did you think you could fool me? I know that you only need to rest for a few days, that my recovery is more important, blah, blah. But you're important to me, too. So, let's try something different today. I've been watching Wuhuanzi work and learned some authentic Eastian massage technique. It's great for relaxing muscles and improving circulation. Let me help restore your health. Consider it a thank you for giving me your chi. You've shared so much of your chi with me. It's about time I return the favor. It won't be as effective if I'm gentle. Leave it to me. Just sit back and enjoy yourself. Here I go, then. You can't take care of yourself. So I'll just have to do it instead. A certain someone thinks he should, and can, shoulder every responsibility alone. But he only ends up burning himself out without even realizing it, hurting those who care about him, too. Look, the wisteria's sprouting new buds. I'm just like these plants. All I need is some water and sunlight to thrive. There's nothing wrong with taking things slow. So why insist on making me the wicked spirit who drains all life and energy out of you? If you really collapse because of me, I'd lose my favorite partner. And everyone at that Noms would never forgive me. So, be a dear and stay put. Today is your designated recovery day. I'm not that fragile. 3 days of sleep is all I need. It's nothing compared to what you're putting yourself through. Thank you, sweetheart. Even with how busy you are, you still remember to water my flowers, to visit me and even share your chi with me. That alone makes me so happy. Please, at least let me do something for you in return. Ah, here we go again. What's the rush? Is it the Eastian scholar? Or your Paradiso's boss? Are they that desperate to wake me up to question me? Well, there are rules to these things, you know. In the old tale, when the spirit's soul and form are completely destroyed, it takes centuries, or even a millennium to recover. I'd say I'm making quite good progress in comparison. If I were really to rely on that frail body of yours, that tiny bit of chi you share wouldn't even help me sprout. No, I'd have to grow my own, drawing strength from nature itself. Where would you even find the time? You're already losing sleep because of me, drowning in work. I get exhausted just looking at you. Things are just fine now. Even though I often have to wait, your visits always make my day. In this little world of ours, it's just you and me. No one to disturb us. We can stay as long as we like. Isn't it wonderful? I don't mind if we stay this way forever. It's like our own romantic fairy tale. What am I? A child you can sweet talk? I won't fall for your tricks. Now shoo, shoo! You've been lounging around here long enough. Time for you to go. And I need my beauty sleep too. If you show up looking this haggard again next time, I won't let you in. Off you go.
Sorry, Chief. I didn't mean to wake you from your nap. Understood. Chief, there's also a meeting request from the Eastian embassy that requires your attention. They'd like to meet you personally. They seem very serious about it. Apparently, it concerns Yingying and her fate.
smell the scent of my homeland. Are you also from Eastia? Please accept this wisteria as my greeting gift, and may peace and fortune be with you always. treating her with the right environment? It's true that some Eastians buy into that theory. When they travel, they pack months' worth of provisions, both food and drink, as they often struggle to adjust to unfamiliar environments. Some elderly travelers, those who come to terms with their mortality, carry an urn of soil from their homeland. It not only helps make adaptation easier, but also ensures that they can return to their roots like falling leaves should any accidents happen during the journey. At his age, that old man traveled such a long way just to see the wisteria, and he even gave you his precious soil. He must be a good person. Two trees of the same kind may yield different fruits when planted in different soils. The laws of nature vary from one place to another, and so do plants grown in different environments. Wisteria requires 4 essential elements to grow: soil, water, air, and sunlight. This city is far from Eastia, so naturally the soil is different. It's only normal that the wisteria is having trouble adapting. What difference would it have made? You wouldn't have let her go anyway. You were right to turn those people down today, though. Too risky. As for whether this treatment is worth trying, that's all up to Yingying. Have you asked her about it? Sounds pretty bad. But don't worry, I'm here and I won't let her die. That being said, I can't predict exactly when she'll wake up. Since you're being so direct, yes, I'm certain of it.
Chief, Miss Wei just called. She wanted us to send someone to the Eastian Guildhall ASAP. Both Yingying and Mr. Wei have gone missing. Chief, the hotel's surveillance footage is heavily distorted by mania interference. We could only salvage a few frames. At 1 a.m., Mr. Wei's wheelchair was seen pulled out of the hotel by some strange vines. All hotel staff felt temporarily unconscious at the time. Likely Yingying's doing as well.
Don't you recognize it? This is the fete you've been so eager to visit. The same one from 100 years ago that you missed. Now that you're here, you should be allowed to enjoy it as your younger self and have some fun. My power won't last as long as it used to. Better make the most of it while you can, right? Shouldn't you be looking for someone? Now, what should I do next? Yeah! Sweetheart, you startled me. Were you worried about me? I'm so happy. So you thought I would leave with them? That I would abandon this city? Shh. Don't say it if you don't mean it. I won't leave, just as Mr. Wei never would. Long ago, he made a wish to take his little orchid to the fete here. That wish has transcended from that fate a century ago to this very day. Even as his life drew to a close, his determination only grew stronger. He journeyed from afar, willing to spend his last breath here if needed. And that roused me. Tell me, how could I not honor such dedication? Now Mr. Wei has come here, like a drop of fresh water joining a pool, and his task is to find that girl he loves among the thousands gathered at the fete. This will be a long search reserved only for him. Come. Let's help him along his way. Thank you! The stalls are much grander than last year. I'm sure everyone who comes to pray will be delighted. As you can see, the wisteria has bloomed earlier this year. Would you please spread the word that we'll begin the prayer ceremony today? Of course. The Wisteria Fairy has heard your prayer. Stay by your wife's side and she will surely have a safe and smooth delivery. Fortune may favor you, but remember to do your part as well. What? That scoundrel swindled you out of 16 pieces of silver? How absolutely outrageous! A lifetime is a bit too much. Let's make it a year of misfortune instead. I'll note down your wish. Shall I tell him in his dream? Or perhaps change his heart? You see, I can't force him to come to you. But why don't you just ask him yourself? Whatever he might think, at least you're sure about how you feel about him, aren't you? Shall I cure his illness? Or perhaps arrange a chance encounter between you two? There's nothing embarrassing about having feelings for someone. Whether he accepts them or not is his business, and your feelings are your own. It's not like you're causing him any trouble. I can't promise to make him fall in love with you, but since you've made a wish, I should do something about it. little more of your chi, sweetheart? I want this illusion to last just a little longer. Because when this dream ends, we'll both need to move forward. So, in the end, you still have to interrogate me. Oh, that girl from Eastia? I remember her. She's always trying to take me back. Now, what would you do, sweetheart? Are you feeling so apologetic that you plan to hand me over as compensation? Because he made a wish to me. Sweetheart, you might have noticed. When I first met him, I felt a massive surge of mania power. It was all because his wish was so intense that it infected me. Do you think I'm some kind of vegetable? Though the familiar Eastian accent did comfort me, true recovery comes from the spirit, the chi, or the soul of a human. Normally, the power of mortal wishes shouldn't be enough to rouse me, but his wish wasn't a sudden impulse or fleeting desire. It was a devoted longing he'd held on to every minute, every moment for decades, without ceasing. That's why I was able to move. But there wasn't much time. I had to find him quickly. His yearning was powerful enough to wake me, yet so weak it could barely sustain his own flickering life. On his deathbed, he longed to go back in time, to find his beloved, to fulfill a promise long broken. Oh, so you've noticed too, sweetheart? He was 119 years old. Back when I was still holding the fete, he was only 5. Way too young to be grabbing a girl's hand and swearing eternal love, right? I'm afraid his memory might be playing tricks on him. Fates like that were quite common back then. Perhaps it was another flower fairy enshrined at some other temple. He was almost 120. At such an age, wealth and status no longer matter. Responsibilities can finally be set aside, and even past wisdom fades away. He could no longer remember when he made his wish, where he wanted to go, or to which deity he prayed. He just heard a rumor about some wish-granting flower fairy appearing. Not caring whether it was true, he rushed all the way here just to fulfill a promise he had made. He had even forgotten that his beloved hadn't simply gone astray. She had long passed from this world. That promise was already lost so many years ago. Yet despite everything, he still remembered the one person he longed to see. When he entrusted his final moments to me, everything else in his mind had grown hazy, yet his memory of Yulan remained crystal clear. Perhaps he held on to life for so long just for the chance to see her one last time. While not every wish can come true, the power of a wish can still sometimes create small miracles. So when his wish came true, he could finally find peace and let go. I understand him deeply. Looking at him is like looking at myself. You're right. I've been wondering too. Why didn't I leave with everyone else back then? Why did I stay behind? Staying in a place where I know no one, can't speak the language, can't adapt to this foreign land, my body constantly ailing. What good has it done? My lifelong wish has already come true. So why can't I pass on peacefully like Mr. Wei did? I called you dense before, but you really are completely clueless. I stay because some big clueless idiot kept me from leaving? Are you really made of stone? Or are you just playing coy? Must I spell it all out for you, sweetheart? I might have to dig into you to see what's really in there. Staying alive hasn't been easy for me. It's as hard as the long journey was to Mr. Wei. But I've persevered through it all. For the sake of those who loved me, my neighbors, my family, I've endured countless disasters and endless cycles of suffering, all in the hope of finding peace. But when salvation finally came, I couldn't reach it in time. With nothing else to lean on and everything from my past gone, I thought I had nothing left. But when I turned around, someone was there, holding my hand. Perhaps that was when a new sprout grew in my heart again, and a new wish took root. Would you help make this one come true? I want to always stay by your side. Of course I do. I want to see what flowers bloom in that land after the wisteria withered, how people live now, what kind of wishes they make. Mr. Wei mentioned that people are still holding fates even after the disaster. I'd love to go back and see them. But I'll have to take you with me. Otherwise, you'd be worried sick. You wouldn't want to let me go because you're afraid that I might wander off and never return. Right? Just as wisteria needs a tree to survive, I once relied on the illusions of New Year fates. But from now on, I'll rely on you instead, twining myself tightly around you. Since we've agreed I'm not going back to Eastian, I'll just have to depend entirely on you, sweetheart. I can wait for you to get stronger before taking your chi again. But for now, at least give me your heart. You're a rational person, so you rarely make wishes. That's why I can't hear your heart's desires or receive power from your prayers. But I want to know your deepest longing, your wishes, your true self, and your determination. I want to know everything about you. Oh, do tell. always be together. Remember your wish now. Remember me.